What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about how you can get quality clients in 2021. So, the very first question that we want to ask is, where do you even look for clients? Are you constantly emailing people? Are you trying to wear down a lead from a marketing qualified lead into a sales qualified lead? Are you seeking people out all the time? Or are you just sitting back and waiting for them to come to you because you know for a fact that you bring a lot of credibility and you understand the market and you bring value? How are we even looking for clients is the first thing that I would actually take a look at. If you're constantly looking, if you're constantly reaching out, if you're the one that's pursuing a client, the dynamics has shifted and changed to where the client has the upper hand and you no longer have the upper hand. The last thing that you want to do as someone that's doing consulting or freelancing work or just anything that has to do with clients is you losing your upper hand, you losing your value, and you losing your leverage. You lose a lot of your stock and a lot of your leverage when you're constantly looking for clients and constantly reaching out, constantly doing cold calls, constantly doing cold emails. If you can figure out a way to provide value, reputation, credibility to where they come to you and they ask you for help because they've seen what you've done with previous clients and they've seen your screenshots and results, then you automatically have a leg up. So our goal should be less reaching out and less thirst to gain more clients. It should be providing value for free. So the client comes to you and you can pick and choose and see who you want to work with because of meritocracy, not because they're annoyed or not because you wore them down. Second way to get quality clients in 2021 is providing a clear offering. Providing a clear offering and deliberately explaining the scope of work is very, very important because a lot of clients think that you're about to give them the world when in reality they only paid for X and X and X amount of work and they're asking for way more. So it's really important to set expectations, communicate clearly, and understand that, hey, the client needs to learn exactly what you're offering so that there's no confusion and at the end of the day, both parties are happy. And thirdly, never be desperate. This is the toughest thing because I know a lot of people are new to client work, or if you're just beginning, like me, I'm just beginning. And a lot of the times in the very beginning, I had to take clients that I didn't really necessarily want to work with or do the type of jobs that they were asking for me to do. But for me to gain reputation, I had to. But after a while, you start getting the ball rolling, you get more clients, you have more options. And I just suggest for you to never ever just take a client out of desperation. Take a client because you know that you guys are a perfect fit. You have something to offer. They have something to offer. You know, it's mutualistic. It's not one way because you're going to hate yourself and you're going to hate what you do if you're constantly having to answer to somebody that you just don't get along with or you just don't respect. No client, no opportunity, no amount of money is worth you being pressured, disrespected, or ignored. So be choosy at the end of the day when you start gaining traction on who you want to work with because not everything that's shiny is gold, right? We have to be able to understand these red flags in the clients that approach us. If they're a little too aggressive, if they're asking for too much, it's probably just best for you to keep it moving. I actually had a client that was kind of pushy like this when I first started. So I was doing a business audit for an e-commerce company. I was teaching them how to do some stuff on Google Ads and I was going to manage their account for 7 days. But my client started asking for things that we didn't agree upon. So that didn't sit with me well that he was asking me all these questions, asking more than the scope of work that we've discussed. So what actually happened is I snapped. If you don't want to listen to what I have to say, if you don't want to let me work, then we can cancel this right now. That's what I told him. And then I also said, if you do want to continue, just let me do my thing for 7 days. I don't want to hear from you basically for 7 days and I'll deliver the results that you want. So in the 7 days that I managed his Google Ads account, he saw the most sales within that 7 days compared to any month in the 2 years that he's been running his e-commerce business. And that's the biggest thing if you're doing consulting, if you're doing gig work, if you're freelancing, you have to be confident in your skills. You know, you have to be confident in your skills. You have to be able to tell the client, hey, just shush. and just let me do my thing, and you're going to get results. And so a lot of you guys know I am on Fiverr Pro, and I'm just beginning on Fiverr Pro, but I can tell you right now, I get to pick and choose 5 to 6 different clients each day if I wanted to. A lot of the clients I turn away because I don't feel the alignment. I don't feel like it's going to be fulfilling work. So I turn them away, or I, refer somebody else. But the good thing about Fiverr is you can pick and choose. You can pick and choose who you want to work with, and you don't have to be thirsty for clients. So if you are ready for Fiverr and you want to give Fiverr a try, link is in the bio. You can try Fiverr for yourself. You can provide a service, and you can earn extra cash. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have any experiences with bad clients, I would love to hear about it. Comment down below, DM me. My DMs are always open when it comes to business. Again, this is Gene Villanos, and that's it for now.